Today, Fun with Flowers and Jay is brought to you by Reliant Ribbon and Trims.
Welcome to the world of flowers. I'm Jay Schwanke. I've spent my entire life surrounded by flowers. As a fourth-generation florist, flowers have been a part of my daily life for as long as I can remember. Now I'm on a mission to share my knowledge and love of flowers with everyone I meet. Growing, picking, arranging, designing, and sharing. It's all fascinating to me because I love flowers. Anything flowers and everything flowers. Welcome to Fun with Flowers and Jay. Today on Fun with Flowers and Jay, we're going to get a little crafty with some beautiful ribbon from Reliant Ribbon and create a Christmas wreath. So let's get started with today's project. We're making a ribbon-wrapped wreath, and we started off with a straw wreath. Now, you may have seen straw wreaths before. The great part about them is they're wrapped with plastic. If you take off the plastic, it makes a really big mess. And since we're going to wrap it with ribbon anyway, I just went ahead and left the plastic on. So we're going to wrap our wreath like this. But I'll show you a secret trick that makes it really easy. Rather than trying to deal with it and wrapping it around on the table, move it off the table and place the wreath between your legs. That way, you can make sure that you see the ribbon and you can keep track of it, and it's much easier to do it this way. This works with any type of wreath that you're going to cover with ribbon. This makes it a whole lot easier. We'll cut off our ribbon, and I'll use my low temp glue gun to glue it into place. I'll put one piece to hold it in place, and then I can fold this over and make it nice and neat. And then apply a little more glue and it's all ready to go. Now, this is pretty just like this. So I wanted to show you one technique first. We could just make a bow and attach it to this wreath. You can do whatever size you want. And in this case, I'm using a contrasting ribbon. You could use the same color. You could use a couple different colors. You can choose to make it any way you'd like. I like this great little white and red and green plaid. I'm just going to make a bow. Here's another trick I like to use for ribbon streamers. When I'm done making my bow, I just come down and make a couple of really big loops. I can come in and cut this loop, and it's going to give me two streamers. I'll tie it off first, just using a tape-covered wire. You could use a pipe cleaner, whatever you want. And then we'll take our loop and cut it. And now we have 4 streamers. I like the way that this ribbon curls too. We'll take our wire and cut that off short, and I can lay the back flat. I can just add some of my low temp glue, and we'll glue it right to our ribbon wreath. The great part about this is it's wired ribbon, so even if you pack it away and it gets flattened, you can reshape it next year and it'll be ready to go. It's a cute little wreath, just with a bow at the bottom. So let's create something different with this big wreath. What we're going to do is use several different types of ribbon. And I'm going to make little bows. One loop on each side and a set of tails. Then I'll pin that using a greening pin right into my wreath. They call this a greening pin or an S pin because it has a little S form. They're sharp on the bottom, and we'll use it to pin our bow into the wreath. We're going to do a series of these all over this wreath, so it's going to give us a real textural Christmas look. I covered my wreath using a 20-yard bolt of 2-inch ribbon. They call this number 40. And then I used 2 different kinds of number 3 ribbon, which is about 1.5 inches, to make the bows on the top. So we've got a great looking wreath that we can hang up on our wall. I love how the different textures work together and the different gold makes it reflective. It would be great on the front door, or you could even set it on the table and put a hurricane lamp in the center. It's a fun project that you can create for Christmas. Until next week, keep having fun with flowers.